we see Feng Zhe, the most energetic we've seen him in a warm-up.
It's almost like you can see Father Time reversing.
He's got a smile.
Right in front of us.
I think that's the first smile I've seen out of him.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time. I have to imagine he has something to play for. He has to want to bring home this Texas title for his school after last year not living up to all the hype that the team was thought to have, really, and seeing that second place finish.
And you know, that's the pride of an old champion. Someone who's used to winning so much, he doesn't like to lose.
Game 1, Texas Wesleyan to serve, 0-0.
Here we go.
First blood from Mississippi College.
They're fired up from the get-go.
Indicative of more to come. A little foreshadowing, we'll find out. Oh, out of reach.
I was saying earlier, I thought Zhang was one of the fastest players in this tournament, and that's going to be so critical in doubles where movement is at a premium. Yes. You can't just stay up and block at the table.
That's a rocket coming from the backhand corner with that forehand step around.
Here's on the replay.
Look at that.
He's falling away from the table, doesn't even expect it to come back.
Well, and also it's interesting to note, in this doubles setup, you do have that extra shot between your next contact with your partner able. Oh, we saw a wince on Feng Zhe's face. He's feeling the effects of this grueling match. Imagine back-to-back right after that last 5-gamer.
That's so true. Tough to just bounce back.
But to continue what was brought up just before, with that doubles team format, you do have that extra shot between your contacts.
Mm-hmm.
So you are able to put a little bit more, like we saw there, how far past that side of the table Jishan travels. We'll see on the replay. Finishes and is falling through the shot.
Absolutely, and then so that allows you to put more body into the shot that you wouldn't normally put if you're thinking about.
Whoa! And that's why so often in doubles, you see such power, even more so than you do in the singles matchups. Oh, Feng called for a service warning after hearing complaints from some players about his serve throughout the tournament. Look at that flip, low, close to the table. Throughout the day, we've stressed the importance of over-the-table attacks. As you see there, not quite working with the backhand flip for Jishan.
Oh dear. This is a missile. Check this out.
Oh.
Feng Zhe, Chinese national team member, made to look stupid.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Feng Zhe.
Both teams neck and neck in the early proceedings of this match, this deciding doubles match for the co-ed team championships.
Wow. Notice the kick on that ball as it lands on the table. We'll see on the replay right here from his fishing movement off the table.
Right there. Cheng Li predicting the forehand cross court from Feng, able to take it very early, not giving Jishan enough time to wind up and hit another big forehand. And 3 game points for Mississippi College. Even the umpires are smiling right now. They're loving it.
Play, 7-10.
Oh.
Now Mississippi College has the serve. Taking a towel break here. Have a little conference. What are we going to do?
Exactly. Those towel breaks allowed every multiple of 6 points. In the singles, you can use those to collect your thoughts, but in doubles, while your partner's there.
Hey, what serve are you going to hit?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do this.
You use every advantage you can. Oh.
You gotta believe Tong was looking for a big forehand. Instead, the push was not quite back off the table enough, and so he had to opt for a push of his own. Missed it.
Please play, 10-9.
And we have deuce.
That's 3 game points dropped by the Mississippi College team. Gotta believe that if they're gonna pull off the upset, they need to, this is way more important to them than Texas Wesleyan, this first game.
And that's 4 straight points we've just seen given away, really, by the Mississippi team.
That's that type of pressure, though, you get when you're playing a high-level player. You don't feel like normal shots are enough. Just like that.
5 straight points close out the game 1 for Texas Wesleyan.
Now you see here, or you saw in that point right here in this replay, Cheng Li going for a regulation push. We dropped it into the net because he knows that his opponents will punish it if it's even a little bit high. One thing I'd like to note about doubles is, again, movement is so critical. When you're playing singles, you can get away with playing right up on the table and making a ton of good blocks, something that Feng had been doing to great effect up until this point, but now he's in doubles, and now he needs to move a little bit more. That being said, I think one of the weaknesses of the Feng Bruno dos Anjos pairing of last year was that both of them are righties, and so both of them have to move around each other a lot. This pairing is a righty-lefty, and so in and out, instead of a circular motion, in a forehand motion, so requiring a little bit less movement from Feng.
Mississippi College to serve, 0-0.
We see a let service called on a warning from the umpire.
Oh. Cheng Li made the correct prediction. Look at him running over here. Not on this one, right? Here, Cheng Li runs over. He knows where it's going to be, but he can't handle the power and spin. Oh, now we're seeing the War Machine come to life. Danger zone here for the Mississippi College team. They do not want to get down 2-0.
Wow. Wowee.
Oh. Tong Zhang responds. He's hit a number of these unbelievable backhand blocks.
And it's interesting, we saw such a strong start from the Mississippi team, but in the second half of that first game and now already in the second, we're really seeing Texas be the dominating force.
They're going to really want to take control here.
And the ball goes flying into the stands and then past the stands. That's how much power we see on the shot. Watch here on the replay. Whoa! Knocked that thing into tomorrow.
Jishan Liang really wanted to attack that ball. Look how low he got.
Beautiful on the
Oh,
ground.
he's on the ground. Oh, another wry smile from Feng. Check this out.
His teammates watching know if he's diving for balls like that.
He's on the ground. Cheng Li has a wide open court. Can't make the block.
That, though, definitely is the first time he's been on the ground in college table tennis.
Oh, now Mississippi College has to be very careful. You cannot let Texas Wesleyan get this type of momentum. Mississippi College going back to the towel break. Cheng Li dumps another push. He's so worried about the attack from Texas Wesleyan that he's missing.
Wow.
Tong Zhang goes for a big shot. Jishan tries to hit his own huge forehand. definitely a risk you can take when you're up 8-5. Mississippi College in a world of hurt right now. They're on the verge of a 2-games-to-love deficit. Can't see them coming back from that if it were to happen. Huge backhand from Jishan Liang. Close out that game.
And Mississippi right now finds themselves in a very, very precarious situation. Both Texan players so strong, so aggressive.
They're pumped up too.
Definitely, and it's not a situation where we're just going to see the player switch where they do in this new game find themselves serving and returning to a new player and get Cheng Li paired up against someone who's going to provide him a little bit easier of a ball. Instead, we see all 4 players on the table so rearing and ready to go. It appears we've had a yellow card issued.
Yellow card issued to Texas Wesleyan. I believe it's related to the number of coaches on the bench.
It's
Unclear what exactly the problem was, as nothing seems to have changed. More on this as it plays out. Feng to serve.
I want to see these Mississippi College guys get pumped up. This is their last shot at this game here to stay alive. Zhang going for an aggressive flip kill down the line out to the backhand. Can't land it. Now all the momentum in Texas Wesleyan's favor. Can Mississippi College find some magic? And a miss from Feng. You know, if there is one area of weakness, maybe Feng gets tired here. I wouldn't count on it though. So close to the finish.
That one step more really could have helped him there. But those old legs.
I will say adrenaline can take you a long way. You're there, you could have thought Feng would have attacked that ball. Maybe a little tired, instead pushes it. It leads to a loss of a point to bring it back to 3-all.
Oh, as that ball whizzes past the Texas player. We'll see on the replay here. Notice, look at this, right there. Both feet off the ground from Feng Zhe.
Oh dear, Cheng Li has missed 3 or 4 of these. Tong Zhang taps on the shoulder, says, "You got this, man, don't worry."
Oh.
That's when you breathe a sigh of relief if you're Mississippi College. Thank goodness it hit the top of the net. That would have been a bunch of trouble if it had gone in.
We see Texas pull ahead 2 points. Only 4 away from clinching this co-ed team's title for Texas Wesleyan.
Mississippi College needs to be very careful here. Texas Wesleyan knows that they're close and they're trying to pump their guys up.
Oh, running across the table. Feng can't quite get into position in order to finish that shot.
He overran it, got jammed. Tong Zhang seeing him come his eye.
Oh! Oh! And those balls really can be deceptively difficult.
That lob was in the very back corner. Look at this.
We'll see
Look where it
the
lands.
replay. How far back was that
Right
kick?
on the edge. It's a miracle that thing didn't hit an edge.
Oh.
This is still hanging around. They're scrapping. Cheng really raising his game here. A push that he had missed earlier, a number of times earlier. He makes it this time, and he's able to benefit from an error from Jishan Liang.
Wow.
Incredible.
And we see Mississippi pull up one, so close to clinching their first game.
Check out this block here. It's a deceptive, funky little chop block or something. Jishan can't get that back on the table. Now they finally pull ahead here in the third game. Ooh, a tough miss for Mississippi College. Would have been so nice to have 10-8 going into the serve. Still, they have a chance if they can just hold these 2 points. They have the serve with them and extend this match into a fourth.
Powerful forehand from Feng to put them 1 point away from closing out the match.
That is it. Texas Wesleyan clinches the team championships, the co-ed team championships of this TMS 2016 National Collegiate Table Tennis Championships. Wow. We're gonna have a quick media break up here as we break out the award ceremony. Stay tuned for that.